Welcome back to Pope's Balance. Let's play some more HOI4. We're playing as the Global Defense Council, or Anarchist Aragon. We are finishing up our fight against the Axis after already having done the whole, allied thing. We've landed in Japan. We've taken a lot of Japan. I feel like they should be pretty close to surrendering here because yes, they have a lot of mainland land, but that should not count. Yeah, they're done. They're done for. 97% towards capitulation. Then we just need to do India. And India right now has been refusing our naval invasions. They're just gonna be, they just went like, no, you should not naval invade. No, I did just swap my whole red army here into, not communist of course, we don't do that kind of thing, but anarchist. We did swap them all into marines, so they're gonna have to regain their strength, and they might, there we go, they might run into problems with experience. So we might have to, yeah, there we go already. Might have to train them a bit. I'm just going to put this guy on training for a moment. So we grabbed some equipment from the Japanese. Interestingly enough, German guns, Karabiner, sounds like a very German thing, and some super old tanks. Yeah, they were kind of running on fumes, weren't they? But that's Japan out. As always, the overseas holdings stay around. So unfortunately, Japan is not done. Just like Germany is not done. Because this was overseas. Bah. We can do some things over here, though. Let's close this thing. Let's remove your attack order. It was pretty much done. And, I'll give you a bit of a broader one to go like over here. Yeah, there's Ural. Ural? I don't know what the English pronunciation of that would be. Over there. Bunch of mountains. Also a bunch of mountains down here, which is always great for our tanks. Ugh. Bate. Speaking of tanks, how's my main tank army doing? That's not my main tank army. Main tank. Not as in World of Warcraft raid main tank. But where's my real tank army? Is it? No, it's not you. I clicked on you before. It's not you. It's you. You kinda maybe orange army does not have an order anymore. Which of course is very sad for a tank army. How about you go kind of give me a border to the Indians. Am I going to be stopped at Afghanistan and Xinjiang? No, right? These are friendly. These must be in the war. Yeah. Okay. That would have been a bit annoying. Just get me some tank push going on here, please. My plans should be mostly wandering with the armies. I do say mostly. You guys are not attached to an army. Right, I had some I didn't attach because of it's seemingly not working. I wonder if I should grab these 800 planes and just put them over into Japan. No, we don't need Japan anymore. Never mind, I've already taken Japan. Technically could use them in India, but we have a bunch of planes there. Yeah, let's just apply them to this army here. And then you can do with them as you please. Of course we have free dockyards. Why wouldn't we have free dockyards? Oh, we can just tick bomber once. I have 500 air experience, so no clue what's good for tech bombs. I assume bombing is good, and keeping reliability up is usually good. I'm gonna add some range and some reliability. And I guess that's gonna be fine. I don't know if they're gonna need agility on bombers. I mean, it can avoid being hit a bit more, but yeah. We have our fighters for that. Let's just make these Mark II jet tech bombers. Ignore these ones. And build them. Just like that. Did I not? I did not, did I? Make one of these things. I'm just gonna add another line because surely we're gonna get some random stuff again. Now, what do we do with our people in Japan? I guess naval invade the mainland is the next big thing. I'm not expecting tons of resistance anymore. There might be some, of course. Let's grab you. 24, 22, 24? Yes. 22 people person. And go... Guess from Nagasaki to this place. 22 people. Fine. And there's a guy with 29 people that has random stuff in it. And you can just naval invade from... I guess from Osaka or this other place. The other side of Osaka to here. Now it would be more efficient, most likely, to split this up into smaller invasions so they can plan faster. And I don't expect giant defense over there. But this is easier. Now you are regaining, oh no, you're training, right. Yeah, this guy is still not fully trained, so keep on training, please. Now I wonder if I should train them until they're a bit more oomphy. I mean, it might be a thing we want to do, just to increase the chance of that naval invasion. On the other hand, I really want to go again. This is all fine. I mean, yes, mountains are annoying, and you're not in play. I mean, you don't even have a general, I guess. We did spend all our political power on... Oh, but we have a bunch more. On integrating land. But... which gave us a bunch of manpower. As you can see, we're back to 3 million, because we integrated Java. Now, is it really only 50 for Sumatra now? Because if it is, I want to do it. Yeah, that's another 10 million base. Sweet. I don't think over here is very good. If I say that, it's still 4 million. It's not 10, but it's 4 million. I'm going to get the 4 million started as well here. And then we might look into Austria or something afterwards. Alright, how is my armored car situation? 1.3k. That feels like we can add more armored cars to stuff. Or add more armored car suppression to places. I mean, I guess I probably don't have enough for Japan, do I? It'd be nice to just do Japan. Although apparently they're not very resistant. It must be growing still, right? Yeah, it's still growing. If I were to just give you guys armored cars, AMP. See what that does to my AMP pool. Doesn't seem to touch it much. I mean, I'm gonna wait a moment to see what happens, but maybe I can do way more. Maybe earlier when this blinked and said, oh, you don't have enough stuff to supply your things, it was just a equipment being in transfer sort of thing. Maybe. Let's see. More stuff. I mean, can you have too many jet tech bombers? I don't think so. I mean, maybe you can. If I had a bunch of jet tech bombers bombing here, that would also help a lot with the naval invasion. Invasion. Difficult word for me to say, apparently. How am I doing on these airplanes? Wait, this is not fully built. Am I fully building this? First of all, this. Second of all, construction. Don't seem to be tending the airport here, which I totally won't have. Do I have? Yeah, I do have full radar. Kill a Japanese heavy cruiser. No, that's a battleship. Okay, max out our boats on that one. Guess I might as well start researching rocket artillery because it's kind of the only thing left. They added a lot of research over time in Hearts of Iron. I remember playing games sort of this long. I haven't done it in a while, but when I first played Hearts of Iron 4, I did have some games that took this kind of time. Oh, maybe this should not be a region, I should be naval raiding. Or I should have planes over there. Can I have planes over there? They're actually kinda controlling the air around here, eh? What was I trying to say? Right. So I had games going this long, but I'm pretty sure I ended those games having researched just everything. And now there's still a lot of research left. Not a lot of relevant research, as my voice starts to leave me. But a lot of research nonetheless. And now that's not the case at all. I feel we're going to be done with this before we have researched all the things. Germans have decrypted our ciphers, so I guess we're going to wait 30 days before we land in India, eh? With all those Germans being there. This experience is going up very slowly. I mean, I'm not unpaused a lot, but that's just normal for me. You should accept that game. Check on the infrastructure. Let's not build some here. Don't want to build a port, I don't think. Can build some infrastructure here, and some here, here. Just make sure my progress can be kind of smooth. Speaking of smooth progress, how's Peru doing? Oh, pretty well. We haven't taken Lima, but Lima is not looking particularly well defended. And we're taking the south. Sweet. So that would be my American adventures, right? Well, almost. Because apparently Chile is also in the fight. Fudge! And then there's still El Salvador and that stuff. The Dominican Republic, I believe. So yeah, still something. There's always something, isn't there? How about your naval invasions? You're not it. You're it. Yeah, you're still very much preparing. And yes, again, I could have probably done shorter timed ones there. But I guess they'll have to be fine. Peru has capitulated, finally. They have more guns. Is this guns? Yes, infantry. I mean, it's infantry equipment 2, so it's pretty old. They actually had some guns left, unlike the Japanese. This means now that we're gonna have to push through the mountains, of course with our Marines. I've not been good at using these Marines for Marine purposes at all. At all. You should be added on here. Not on there. Do I keep these tanks? I think my tanks have horrible penalties pushing through mountains, right? Forest, hills, mountain. Actually, it's not that bad. Nah, it'll be fine. Thank you, boys. Go and take Chile. And do it yesterday. And get going. And who's this teal person? Which teal person are you? Come on, let me click it. You. I don't see you. There you are. Go. You have like mountain expert or something? Of course not. Why would you get any proper traits? That would be useless, right? Check on that infrastructure, because that's not infrastructure at all. Yeah, just build a bunch. I mean, it's Russia in winter or something. It apparently gets cold there. Or so I've been told. Have you stopped sinking my stuffs yet? You're still trying. I still don't have superiority either. That seems to be a lot of planes. They don't have a lot of planes, but we probably, yeah, we don't have the intel really. I mean, it's okay. Yeah. Just not enough planes. Oh, this is not my airport. You know what? Because we have the factories, I might as well put a nice little airport on here. And then check back. Now, do we know when the cipher cracking ends? I don't think so. I don't think it shows, right? It doesn't seem to show here. I forgot when we... It's probably not been 30 days. What with me being paused all the time. It'd be nice if it was. Counterintelligence. kind of peaceful right now. I mean, peaceful because I'm not checking on the actual war places, but it's peaceful nonetheless. Let's take that victory point and get down to that border. And you tank and just do this or something. This should be done extremely soon. And then we can focus on pushing into Russia. Not that that is going too well at the moment. I should probably grab some of these reds. Right click here. Just give them a bit of an incentive. I assume the rest of the reds are going to be able to fill in the blanks there. And this just should help the push. Slightly inefficient on manpower and all that, but hey. But hey. That's a lot of... They just have 150 bombers here. They're trying to catch my subs, and sometimes they catch one. And I've not been able to shoot them down yet. With my planes. How long is 30 days? Am I lacking any equipment? I mean, I doubt it. The answer is no. Yeah, I don't even. Running 100, I guess 150 factories now. Jet fighters. Still running jet tech fighters. I'm still doing some naval bombers. I'm not sure whether the level 3 naval bombers are better at naval bombing than the tier 2 jet tech fighters bombers. Might be that the tech bombers are just better at all the things. Do we feel it's been 30 days yet? As well. Trying to get myself to do these things unpaused. It's a hard habit to get into for me, but maybe. Yeah, this thing is kind of working out. You can quickly close this, right? Just end it. And help in the north. So good. How's Chile going? Not? What happened to your front line? I really don't see anything here that should kill your front line against Chile. Qua? You boys. Front line. Get down there. Go! Question is, do I need to keep the infantry around? I feel like that's a no, because there's no border to guard here. So maybe I can just have my tanks do all the pushing and have my marines do marine things. Can you believe it? Who are you? You. We need to naval invade. I just don't know how to pronounce it anymore. It feels wrong both ways. Invade. Invade. Do this with half of your guys. And grab the other half. There might be some sort of button for it. That would be very nice, but I don't know it. For select the half that's not been selected yet. You can go from here and then land in, I guess, straight up Santo Domingo. Like that. And get into place. Jeebus, more factories. I don't know what to build. Just start another line of armored cars. Just because. Oh, you know, just more jet tech jet tech bombers. How did I know what to do with more jet tech bombers? And these are garbage factories anyway, but, you know. They're trying down there. Can't say they're not trying. So, has it been 30 days? I feel like it has been 30 days. Nuclear reactor, I wasn't even didn't even know I was researching that. Let's keep going. For reasons, you know. Okay, you're actually getting to elite status. That's good. I'm gonna give you a bit more training then, and then we're gonna go. Then I'm gonna have elite marines landing there. Surely they can they can land, right? Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. More of this. Again, for reasons. Now, can we crush our way? Feels like the answer is yes. Through here. So we get another nice little pocket. Chile is gone. That push through Chile was so much easier than the push through Peru. Holy fudge. Yeah, grab that place. And then I guess we grab this place, and then that should be that. Is anybody going in there? Yes. Okay. Sink some boats. And then America's ours? Except for, you know, islands and El Salvador and stuff. Good. Good, good, good. Still bothering me a bit. How is your training on Sri Lanka? Are you done yet? Very close. I can't train past elite, so I don't know how... But we have the equipment, right? We don't care. I mean, I could split these off and only train the ones that actually gain from training now. But that seems like it's a bit of over-optimization for this point in the game. Early on, sure. Right now, meh. Do I wait for all of them? Might as well. But then we're gonna go. I'm just gonna push this to the next episode. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hit go on that naval invasion before this episode ends, and I'm gonna hope that lands. Honestly, I really want to start going because I need my fleet to provide support elsewhere. So... Sri Lanka. Those of you who have not trained enough yet. So close, 99%. Okay, I'm gonna give you the 1%. You are the 1%. Come on, there you go. This one guy, no. Regain morale and then go. Organization, I know. I do know it's called organization. Armored cars, but probably still super high. Yeah, okay. I don't know that I have enough to just switch everything to armored cars. And I don't know how I would find out. I mean, except for set everything to armored cars and see what happens. No, I wanted the suppression thing. Wait, did I put you guys? Oh, I didn't put Japan on armored cars? I just put one place in Japan on armored cars. Let's have all of Japan be AMP. Yes. And then I'm also gonna grab, like, I don't know, Peru, sure. And you grab Colombia and the independent Philippines. And then see what that does. Also, I can technically do stuff to the Japanese here. Hit the cipher, don't care, infiltrate, strengthen resistance. Do you have resistance? Is that a thing? I guess you do. Don't know that I want to strengthen it, necessarily. It's gonna be my land soon. I really just don't know what to do with these stupid spies. It all seems so bad. I'm gonna infiltrate your army. And I still think that that doesn't actually help in combat, but just... Oh, I need to set it to go when ready, right? Commence when ready. So I think what that does is just give me a chance to steal, like, army stuff. Not actually give me a bonus in combat or anything. But it would be nice if it did, wouldn't it? Let's grab that. Right. And then how's your org? Are you ready? Quite. Not quite. But almost. Yeah, and you just don't get any preparation, clearly. Preparation on naval invasion is not a thing. Fine. High org. You get minus 50 from high org. Oh, that's on the recovery, not on the readiness. So let's see if we can now with Marines, who should not have a landing penalty, and air support and boat support. Can we get this done? These guys are still in low supply. The danger is, once again, I think, that our guys run at the same time and don't get reinforcements in time. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. I think we're winning this one, finally. Also killed a bunch of planes there, which is kind of nice, I guess. Ah, we need reinforcements quickly now. These don't come in. There's a unit. Okay, 2 units. Good. Whew, almost got repelled. Because we only have 80 combat width, so we can only field 4 divisions. And if they all run at the same time, then we're out. That's so many dead planes. Yeah, we still have more reserves than you do. So unless we get unlucky with the thing, should be fine. Did I actually lose? No. Down to 7 on their side, still have 18 reserves on my side. They have a lot of defense. But we have decent attack here. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Marines help. A lot. More Indian planes shut down. More unsuccessful attacks on my ships. Once again, a scary situation. Reinforcements now? 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 Whew. Close one. Sometimes these guys run when they have a lot of morale, it feels. And they are pulling in more reserves here. Pretty bad reserves. Low on morale reserves and all that. Organization. But they're still pulling in reserves. Trying as hard as they can to defend that place. And I cannot do that. I mean, my troops here are almost back and ready, but I don't think I can... Actually, maybe I can put them back onto the thing once they're ready. That might actually work. This might be a naval invasion that takes long enough that my troops can go home, recover, and go back into it. Like these guys, right? They're almost fully recovered. We still have tons of reserves, so we can wait for these to fully recover, but... I think I can do this. You lack some equipment for some reason. What are you lacking? Should you tell me here? Manpower. It's just not arrived. There we go. Landing has happened. The Eagle has landed. Y'all. Get on there. Grab a front line. And... I guess we want to do something like this first. And feel free to get going, I think. Yes. And then this level 1 French naval base really wants to be much, much bigger. So embiggen. Oh, I can add infrastructure. Nice. So let's do that. Oh, because this is its own sort of tiny thing. Cool. Just add all the things. Get going. I'm gonna keep my fleet around on naval invasion support for a moment because there's still... Heinz Guderian is still trying to attack me here. 150... I think I'm good down here, right? I think I'm gonna go Austria now. Unless there's a couple of million people on one of these islands or something. I mean, 3 million is nice and all. But for 3 million I could also take Austria. And Hungary. I'm looking for much more nutty numbers, and I don't seem to be getting them. Okay, let's quickly move over to Austria-Hungary and find like a 4 million place. What was it? Was it Budapest itself? 4.76 million, bunch of factories seems like a good start to me. Yeah, Let's quickly run coring in Budapest. And 3 civilian factories, because of course we have them. And I've spammed all my core land, I guess. I have a bunch of core land down here, which... are these green ones the ones I have cored? No. No, they're just higher infrastructure. This is not going to be hyper efficient. Partially because I don't know which places I actually have cores in. Just going to build a bunch of infrastructure there. And then add a bunch of factories on top of it. Or something. Inefficient? Yes. Just yes. What's this decision? Military parade. I don't care. This just slightly annoys me still. But do I really care? No. No, I should have more room here. I have tons more room here. I'm just gonna add... This is, once again, a non-optimal thing to do. I'm gonna grab 1,000, put them in there. Bam. Because that way I didn't have to search for the jet fighters again. Get over there and just send 12,000 guys over there. That's a bit much. But this is the place I want to do. Well, I guess that too. Let's get there and there. And then, how is India doing? I actually lost a sub there. Crazy. Crazy. Stop these attacks, please. Could do some support of this stuff though. Just for the extra front line and stuff. Once I have a decent beachhead and maybe some more planes in India, I think we're good to remove our fleet. Speaking of jet tech bombers, do I have some? Should put a cut in here really. Jet tech bombers, I do. How many can I run here? 300? Sure. Get them over there, put them on CAS, right? Yeah. But then put a cut in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Black, what are you seeing? As always, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then that comment section would be the absolute best place for you to do it. It's just the one place. It's like the One Ring, but as a place, you know? Because that makes sense. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.